What's going on, everybody? This is going to be one of those informal videos, so bear with me on my train of thought here. But as you guys can see from the title, I got a lot of people asking me after I've done all these videos reviewing and talking about the various X3 products and Harambe products. If I had to start over again, if you had to choose, people say, well, which one would you choose? What bar would you choose specifically, maybe even for one of those companies? And so I'm going to kind of get into that, but also people ask me, which one should I choose? Which one should I pick kind of for them? And I'll stay right up front, guys. This is just my own personal opinion, one person's perspective. It is not an objective answer. I'll try and give you guys some things to kind of think about to help you guys on your purchase or decision, because sometimes a lot of the questions are coming from people that already have one of the systems, like they already have Harambe, and they say, should I get the X3 and vice versa? But definitely put your comments down below in the description box, because this could be a video where people can definitely have at it and offer your own perspectives on this. But again, this is something that no matter what I say here, I'm gonna upset somebody. But I have all the bars in front of me. I have the Harambe T-Bar, this is their small one. I got the Harambe K-Bar, and again, all these things I've reviewed before, I'll link them down below. I have the X3 regular short bar. I got the X3 long bar, and I even have the X3 force bar. People ask me, is the X3 force bar worth it? And I'll get into that too. First thing I'll say is, honestly, and I said it's a lot of products, if you have one thing, one system, and you're used to it, you probably won't notice a drastic difference, because people will say, is it a big difference, or will I notice a big difference, say, jumping from X3 to Harambe? I had that question come in the other day. Certainly it is different, but is it something where, at least for me personally, where I notice a drastic difference? Not really. I mean, definitely if you got them right in front of you, you can notice the difference, and that's something with me that is different from most people. I'm very spoiled. I have all these things, accessible to me. Also bear in mind, some of these things I did pay money for, but some of these things I did not pay money for. They're sent to me for review. So it's one thing if you are paying for this out of your own pocket, you have more of an emotional tie to it than I do. So I'm just kind of going off of practically which one do I gravitate towards doing my basic workouts. And again, you also got to consider the style of workouts. Are you using these things exclusively? Because I'm not doing that. I usually mix them with other things. If you are using them exclusively, you might want to pick another system. But of all these different things, and I'll break down something specifically, if I'm just talking like X3 versus Harambe, I'm just grabbing the X3, the T-Bar here. Personally, to go right to the chase here, guys, the bar I go to most often is really the X3 short bar. Now, I know automatically I can hear everybody getting so mad right now, because they'll say this bar is inferior, it's too short, it's cheaper than the Harambe, and no question, I've said that in the Harambe videos. The Harambe bars are a much better built quality bar, no question. They feel more like a barbell. The big difference, like I said, for me personally, the biggest thing, the quick answer to it is I just don't use it as often because of the slings. I just gravitate towards, if I want a quick bicep exercise or bent over row, I could get into that in a whole separate video as far as what my preferences are, go-to exercises with these types of systems. But it's just so easy to grab the X3 with the hooks and just use it. The other day I did like a basic bicep curl on it. And honestly, guys, I have affiliates with both of them, so I don't, the difference in like what I'm getting, cut I'm making, this isn't paid endorsements, is no different, guys. I'm just telling you honestly. I honestly prefer the dimensions of the X3 and kind of how low to the ground it is. But no question, the T-bar, the T-plate, and the regular Harambe foot plate are more expensive. They're more robust. They're definitely better plates. But I just like a smaller plate that's also lower to the ground. With the K-Bar, people will say, well, the K-Bar is objectively better. It's just a bigger experience. And it is, but I just do prefer using the shorter bars with the X3. I also like the X3's knurling a little bit more. So that's something else that just feels better in your hand. While this feels a little bit more, especially this one, much more robust and heavy, I kind of like having a lighter bar, especially if I'm traveling, I'm just grabbing it. I just find when I'm curling a lighter bar with the band, something about, I just feel more connected to the band itself versus when you're curling these Harambe bars, yeah, they feel heavy and they feel like a barbell, which isn't a bad thing, but you definitely kind of feel that. But by and large, the biggest thing is just the sling system. It's not overly complicated. I know people are going to yell at me and be like, well, it's not hard. I totally understand that. Like I said at the start, you would kind of get used to it. But even right now, you kind of see me messing with the side it was on. It's just another extra step. Now, if I only had this, whichever one it was, I'd probably be totally happy with it. But with that being said, I could see people maybe liking the shorter X3 bar. Now, people ask me, between which X3 bar do you like? Do you like the shorter one, the long one? I like having the long one, but to be totally honest with you, 9 times out of 10, I'm using this thing for pretty much everything. If I had to choose, only pick one of these guys, it would just be this one. The long bar I do like for, basically for chest presses and overhead presses, that would be pretty much it. And getting into the force bar, the X3 force bar, people are asking me to do an update on that. This is kind of another update, an informal update. Well, I've said a lot in the comments section. The thing just isn't working for me. Again, this was sent to me for free, so I'm not complaining about it. I'm sure they would honor a warranty. I think they did offer to send out another one. I just haven't taken them up on it. If you are really into using these things exclusively, I could see you, this system, Harambe, being the best choice for you because of the versatility of the slings, adding the spacers in here. There's so many ways to progress it. I mentioned in the review, just their app is, no question, an awesome app. You can't beat it. As far as resistance bands stuff, just in general programs, the workouts, tracking your workouts. And even as I'm holding this bar, guys, I mean, it's not that I regret what I'm saying, but there's no question, this bar, the stainless steel bar, is amazing. So I'm not putting that down. It's just the simplicity of the hooks and the dimensions, being light, and just the knurling is what I like about the X3. Again, this is just my own opinion. I just want you guys to take it or leave it, but certainly leave your comments down below. Try to be as open and honest. If at all you guys want to take advantage of any of these systems, a shameless plug, discount codes and promos are found down below in the description box. Please let me know anything other content you guys want to see in the future, any other comparisons, let me know, and I'll give you guys my honest, straightforward answer on that. Thank you guys for watching.